Hey guys, one of you asked me to talk about some topics. One of the topics that I liked that you suggested was talking about Tumblr, and I have somewhat of an obsession with Tumblr, to the point where I'm on there 24/7. Um, Tumblr basically is a blogging site for people who don't know. Things that I like about Tumblr are that, like, normally when parents say, oh, if you talk to people online who you don't know, oh, they're gonna be pedophiles and blah 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 blah. Well, yeah, that can be true, but it seems like on Tumblr, like, you can talk to people anonymously and you can private message people, and you don't really have a way of contacting them other than Tumblr, so it's not like they can find out your information or anything. And it's kind of cool because it's kind of like a support group on there. If you're going through stuff or whatever your blog's about, people will like your stuff, or they can reblog it. And I think that's kind of cool about it because like, things that I post, like, some people will be like, oh, I agree with that. Hope you're doing okay. And like, you kind of just you form like this little support group and people who are there for you and want to know what's going on in your life. And I think that's a cool aspect of it because you can find a lot of nice people. And like I said, you don't have to give anyone information or anything like that. They don't know your email or anything like that. You can put up a complete fake persona, or you can use your real information, whatever you want to do. So I think that's cool about it. Another thing is they don't put up like ads or things like that that you don't really want to see. Like on Facebook, sometimes they'll have like an ad or some type of music comes up and you're like, what the heck is that? I don't want that on here. Um, Tumblr doesn't really do that. It just has what you want to look at. You can look for stuff with like tagging it or all of that. You can go and find pictures or quotes or whatever you like on there, and I just think it's really cool. And like, you can have like multiple blogs or something, and they can each be about different topics, or you could just have something that reblog. Like, one of my blogs is like, I just share pictures and stuff and places I want to go and people I want to meet and like all that stuff. And I just think it's a really cool website. I think people should check it out. Um, yeah. So you guys asked me to talk about Tumblr, so I'm rambling on about Tumblr. Sorry, the light's really awkward in my house right now. It's kind of shining through the window, so half my face is like extremely white. Um, Trying to think what else I like about Tumblr. I think like there's cool GIFs and stuff on there, which is basically just like a short video or something. There's a lot of people on there who like the same things as you, and you'd be surprised how many people on there you can actually relate to, or be like, oh yeah, I know what they're talking about. I going through the same thing or whatever. I also like, sometimes if you need like comedic relief, you can search in the tag things like funny or something, and so much funny stuff will just come up, and you can sit there. Like, I will literally sit there on my dashboard scrolling down there for hours just laughing or whatever. And I think it's cool because, like, you could be up at like 3 in the morning and people will still be on there. um I don't know, I'm on there 24/7, and you can go on like mobile. I'm always on my phone on Tumblr, on your computer, whatever. I am never logged out. I think it's really cool, and you can share whatever you want. And another thing, like, you don't have things on your dashboard that you don't want. Um, like, there could be a category or some type, like something that you just don't want on your blog, and you're like, oh, why is that coming up? I don't want that on here. That doesn't really happen on Tumblr because you can follow people who have the same interest as you, and they will reblog things that you know you will like. So you don't necessarily follow people, or they won't necessarily follow you if they don't like what you're posting. So no matter what you do, you kind of get the best out of everything on there. So yeah, just talking about Tumblr today. So see you guys tomorrow, and make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. if you have any other videos or ideas that you want me to talk about. So, yeah, alright, see you guys tomorrow.